For every action, there is an equal or opposite reaction. Today, we are going to relate that to writing. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Tcher Syed 2020. Okay, today we are turning to Unit 7 with the theme Mother Nature. Okay, it deals with various information, news, facts and issues regarding nature and environment. And like always, we will find that all the activities in the unit related to the theme. Okay, when we turn to the writing section on page 108, we will find that the writing activity in this unit is also related to our Mother Nature. It shows people's reaction when our Mother Nature is affected by modernization and development. So we will see how people react to this issue. Okay, without further ado, let us turn to page 108 and study what is written there. Write a letter to the editor expressing an opinion. Okay, first of all, A, discuss why do you think people write letters to the editors or newspapers and magazines? The answer is to express their view or opinion. Okay, number 2, have you ever read any of these letters? Yes, in the newspaper, of course. Would you consider writing a letter to the editor or a newspaper? Why and why not? Yes, because it is a good platform for you to voice out your opinion. Okay, and it will be read by the public. Okay, let's go to activity B. B, read the extract from the newspaper article and the letter to the editor below. Do you agree with the writer? So now let us read the article. Firstly, we read the newspaper article. Yesterday, the mayor of Mayfield announced plans to build a modern shopping center in Clifton Park. He said it will serve the needs of the residents and also attract shoppers from neighboring towns. Many people are not happy with the decision. One resident, Mark Wilson, told us, "We don't need a shopping center. So many trees will be cut down if the mayor goes ahead with his plan. Clifton Park gives us the oxygen we breathe and is where our children go to play. We need to save it at all costs." Wow. Firstly, we read the news. And secondly, we can also read about people's reaction towards the mayor's plan. Okay. In addition, we also have a sample of letter to editor. That is, when the reader of the newspaper read this article, they want to react. They want to show their reaction and they want to voice out their opinions. Okay. This is the letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am a concerned resident and I am writing in response to your article about the mayor's plan to build a modern shopping center in Clifton Park. First of all, I must agree with the mayor that a shopping center will be very convenient for everybody. In addition to creating more job opportunities, it will also offer us more options for entertainment. Who would say no to a cinema complex or a food court with different cuisines, for instance? On the other hand, it is outrageous to even think of destroying Clifton Park. I am very disappointed that the mayor shows such a lack of sensitivity for environmental issues. Air pollution is a growing problem in Mayfield, and as Mr. Wilson points out, Clifton Park must be saved at all costs. Surely a more suitable location can be found for the shopping center. For example, the abandoned warehouses behind the train station. In conclusion, we do not need to destroy Clifton Park in order to build the new shopping center. If we consider the alternative solutions more carefully, we can find one that is acceptable to everyone in Mayfield. Yours faithfully, Paula Woodhouse. So boys and girls, we have read two texts. Number 1 is the newspaper article, and the news is about the mayor's plan, okay, which has caused dissatisfaction among the public. And from that dissatisfaction, one of the members of the public has voiced out her opinion through a letter to the editor. So this letter will be published in the newspaper and the other people will read the comment. Okay, so further, let us read what is in C. Okay, we have activity C. Activity C, read the following sentences. Take the ones that apply to the letter above. Okay, Did the writer uses an appropriate greeting and signature ending? Is that true? Yes. Okay, we can see the greeting is "Dear Sir, Madam," and the ending or the signature ending is Paula Woodhouse. You can see the signature there. Explain why she is writing in the first paragraph. Did she explain why she is writing in the first paragraph? Yes, she did. Okay, I am writing in response to your article about the mayor's plan to build a modern shopping center in Clifton Park. Okay, it is very clear there. Number 3, uses rude language. Well, I don't notice any rudeness or impoliteness in this text. Okay, the language used is very appropriate. Number 4, she justifies her opinion and gives examples. Yes, she gives her opinion. For example, she suggests a new location. Where's the new location? Abandoned warehouses behind the train station. She gives reason. She said there are other places. She also gives example. Use rhetorical questions for emphasis. Do you notice any question in this text? Yes, the end of paragraph 2. Would you say no to a cinema complex or a food court with different cuisines, for instance? Yes, that is very clear. She also included one rhetorical question that invoke emotion. Okay. She refers to specific points made by the newspaper article. Did she do that? Yes. I am a concerned resident and I am writing in response to your article about the mayor's plan to build a modern shopping center in Clifton Park. So she successfully related what she is writing here to the article that she read. She expresses her opinion in an aggressive manner. Well, again, I do not notice any form of aggression in the text. Okay, number 8, she makes suggestion. Yes, she did make suggestion. For example, choosing another location instead of Clifton Park. She uses linking words and phrases. Yes, I noticed there are 3 linking words and phrases. First of all, on the other hand, in conclusion. Okay. And finally, did she write in a formal style? Yes, she writes. The writing style is appropriate for a letter to newspaper editor. Very appropriate. It is appropriate. Okay. And activity D, read the writing task below and discuss the questions that follow in pairs or groups. Then complete the mind map. According to a survey that was carried out among the residents of our city last month, litter is the number 1 problem our city faces. It is a fact that streets are overflowing with rubbish, and it is even impossible to enjoy our parks and beaches because of the problem. As a protest demonstration held outside the city hall yesterday, one angry protester asked our reporter, whose responsibility is it to keep the city clean? Isn't it time the mayor did something about it? That is a good question. But aren't we all responsible for keeping our cities clean? Okay, the issue there is very clear. The issue is litter or rubbish. Okay, rubbish which is not properly managed. So the issue here is, who is to blame? Is it the mayor or the city dwellers? So let us read the following questions. Number 1, why do you think there is so much litter around? What kind of problems does it create? What do you think can be done about it? Okay, for this discussion, they give us a mind map. Okay, look at the mind map, everybody. Well, it looks rather crowded, but actually it has 3 branches. One branch is source of litter, second branch is solutions, and the third branch is consequences. And the middle one, the center, is litter, the issue. Okay. Okay, for example, it is the sources of litter. For example, 2 are given. Not enough dustmen to collect rubbish. Number 2, irresponsible drivers, meaning people who throw rubbish from their vehicles. Okay, so we need to add 2 more. What do you think? Okay, you can add 2 more. Okay, for example, I give you one. For example, not enough dustbins. Maybe that's one of the reason. Okay, we go to the second branch, solutions. Number 1, environmental awareness education. Number 2, strict fines for people who drop litter. Okay, number 1 is education. Number 2 is law. Okay, so we need to add 2 more. I give you one, communal service. Communal service. Okay, communal service means we clean the town together in the society. Okay, in Malaysia we call it gotong royong. Okay, we clean together. We do the cleaning together in the society, and it has become a program in the society. We call it communal service or gotong royong. Okay, and you need to add 1 more. Okay, and consequences. Number 1, not able to enjoy parks, beaches, etc. Danger to people's and animals' health. Okay, number 3, discourage tourists from visiting the city. Okay, class 4E. Write a letter to the editor of the newspaper expressing your views on the issue described in the article above. Use some of your ideas from activity D. Okay, activity D. Okay, activity D is the article that we read just now. Okay, here you are given a plan. Okay, just like previous chapters. For every writing activity, they give us a plan. So this is super convenient. So when writing a letter to the editor or newspaper expressing your opinion, follow the plan below. Number 1, greeting. Greeting is very easy. Dear sir or madam, or dear editor. That is ample, that is enough. And then opening paragraph, you have to be very, very direct. Go straight to the point. I am writing. Say why you are writing the letter. If you are writing in response to an article, refer to the topic and title of it. Okay, you can either write that you are writing about this issue, or you can also write I am writing to respond, or in response to the article and title blah blah blah. Okay, main part is the content. That is the main part of the letter. Focus on 1 of 2 aspects of the issue or problem. Just like the mind map just now, you can focus on sources of litter, you can focus on consequences, you can focus on solutions. So pick 1 or 2. Okay, and then give your opinion and provide justification and or examples. Okay, every time you mention something, provide examples. Okay, exemplify your arguments so that it will be clearer for the reader, and it will be easier for the reader to understand. Okay, and finally, make any relevant suggestions. Okay, and closing paragraph. For closing paragraph, summarize your points and end your letter politely. How to be polite? You can refer to the sample given just now. Okay, use words like I would hope, I would certainly hope, actions could be taken, and all that, right? And finally, signing off. Signing off is very easy. And finally, we have one more part. When writing a letter, use appropriate layout and style. It has to be formal. Okay. Number 2, group related ideas together in paragraphs. Okay, make sure you group or you sort your ideas into paragraphs to make it neater and more organized. Okay, because it is a very formal situation. And then refer to specific points made by the newspaper article, because you are writing to respond to the article that you read before. So make sure your points is related to the article given. State your point clearly. You don't need to be wordy. You don't need to beat around the bush. Be very, very clear, concise, and comprehensible. Use rhetorical. You can also use rhetorical questions for emphasis, just like what Paula Woodhouse did just now. You can include questions in your text, okay, to make it more meaningful, to make it more rhetorical, to invoke emotions to the reader. Okay, do not be aggressive and rude. Of course, boys and girls, Rudeness, impoliteness is a big no in writing. Furthermore, we are writing for academic purpose, and in this case, we are writing to the public. Of course, we do not welcome any form of impoliteness in our language, right? Use linking words and phrases. See page 33 and 57. Okay, class, for this one, you have to refer to page 33. I have already shown it here. Okay, this is what you have on page 33, a list of linking words and phrases. And also this one, linking words and phrases on page 57. So you have to go back to those pages. So the next step is for you to start writing. Okay, so follow all the guidelines given in the textbook. Inshallah, I can guarantee that writing will be easy. Consult your teacher if you have any problem. So what we have been learning in this chapter is how to write a letter to the newspaper editor to voice out your opinion regarding issues. And this time, we focus on environmental issues. Okay, boys and girls, I think we have come to the end of our discussion on writing to the editor. Thank you very much for watching until the end, and thank you to the subscribers and viewers. See you again in my next videos. Good luck for your studies. I pray for your success. That's all. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.